Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. Are you ready for our third trial? You heard my speculations and my thought processes on the current situation at hand. The investigation is complete. You know who I think did it, so let us put it together. It's trial time, bitches. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there... What the fuck? Appears. Why the fuck are there two of you? Hello, hello, hello! No, I'm not doing that. He's multiplied.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
I don't care, dude. Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay, fine.
Hey.
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's
Sweet. Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, dude. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I didn't do it. For serious, man. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Indeed. Let's go. I'm down. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the pain train began to move down. The doors closed on their own and the steel box began to move. And now the sad above shot where you only see who's left. Man. Down to 8, man. Down to 8. Clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. And to think, we're going to be down to 7 after this trial, because someone, whoever did it, going to be dead also. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Okay. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Here we go.
When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the once.
Only because of you.
Why? Why do you make us do such cruel things to each other, man?
Why, you really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. Now, after this commercial break... I'm just kidding.
Anyway, and so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly clash trial! It's like Makoto has his own little ritual he has to go through before each freaking trial starts. Anyway, let's go ahead and make a save. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with making a brand new save, because it's always good to have a save on these trials, man. You never know when I might fuck one of these up. Alright, so let's start by opening the e-handbook. Let's just get a quick review on my truth bullets, just so I know what I got. I got the Monokuma file, which is very, very, very low amount of information this time around. Basically, they were killed with a similar weapon with a blow to the head. That's all there is to it. Anyway, we saw the tarp, which came from the physics lab. There's bloodstains on it. Probably likely used to move Kiyotaka's body. The dolly had blood on the wheel. Hifumi's glasses were clean when he was actually dead. Hint, hint. Spotless hammer. We found a hammer that's been cleaned off completely. Huh. But all the hammers were... well, okay. Hammer number 2 is missing, right? I found hammer number 1, 3, and 4 still in the scene of the crimes, but hammer 2 was missing. At least maybe they didn't let me see it in the library. Anyway, the repository door can only be opened from one side. The equipment room had a blood stain that looked like maybe blood had been, you know, to wheel out on the dolly. Got it. Found the glasses cleaning cloth in the nurse's office. Has blood on it. Celeste's account. She was basically talking about the part where Hifumi's body disappeared while she and Aoi went to the bathroom. Here's Yasuhiro's message with his handwriting, just to prove that his handwriting is different than this handwriting right here, the Robo Justice blueprints. Definitely different handwriting. You can see it right there. Here's the costume. And then we have here's the account of what happened where he was called out from the note, and then he got knocked out, and he's been gone all day, basically locked up inside the suit. Broken wristwatch. Right, Taka's wristwatch was broken. But this tells us what time things happened, just past 6 o'clock. Which goes along with what happened with the scrap of paper. He had a piece of scrap paper in his hand, and here's the other half of it. Here's the whole note, and this is probably the note that Taka had. And whoever wrote this note wrote the blueprints. Same thing. And then, of course, e-handbook. Not sure what that's going to be, but I'm sure I'm going to have to present it at some point as a truth bullet, because somebody's probably going to be like, hey, how do we know this? Check the e-handbook. Alright, I'm cool with that. Let's check my skills. I should have some new ones now that I've finished Hifumi. In fact, I got 2 skills from Hifumi, I think. Yeah, Delusion, which is influence gauge, recovers over time during concentration and fever time. Effective during the non-stop, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Put it on. What's the other one? I got Handiwork. This one costs 4. I don't have enough for everything. Aww. Reload 2 bullets at once. I don't need that. I've not had any problems with any bullet time battles yet. Bullet time battles, I believe, is the final battle where I'm shooting the accuser's, like, words out of the air. I haven't had any trouble with that at all. Ambidextrousness is nice. I don't think I'll need to do 2 bullets at once. I'm good. Let's just do it. I'm good with that. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Trial time. Here we go. All rise! For it is trial time.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
We all die. We
then
get it.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Got it.
Now then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
Oh, here we go.
was that?
What was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Wow. If I had an accent for her, my fucking voice is spot on for her if I could do her accent. Like, seriously. The way I'm talking with her voice is, like, perfect. It's just, I can't do her accent, and then we'd be fucking spot on. I never really realized, because I haven't had her do voice acting too much. But I think she's going to talk a lot in this trial, and we already know why I think that. Here we go.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Whoa, there we go.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Yeah, you
I
murderer.
am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer? Or, before anything else, we have to make that clear. Alright, here we go. What are we starting with? He's probably going to start throwing some more goddamn things at me in these trials. But anyway, okay, Yasuhiro's message. The original handwriting, right? Is that what this is?
Everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
That's it? I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awful messy. If I remember right, Hiro's handwriting is... Okay, so I'm guessing the
Everything we found
blueprints.
in your room. The
So,
blueprints,
blueprint.
the suit parts, they
Let's see
are
if I
all
can nail it.
proof
Whoopsies. Triangles are on.
enough.
Nailed it.
No, it's wrong.
Alright, here we go. Bitch, that handwriting sucks.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Oh shit. Remember, Monokumo's in the room. We can't start talking about Alter Ego,
The
dude.
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Exactly.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
I'm betting after this trial, Monokuma's gonna make a big deal about that Alter Ego thing, because if he doesn't know about it yet, he's gonna know about it now, because I just brought it up in the first goddamn statement I made. But anyway, here we go. Unless the person made it a point to disguise their handwriting. Shut up, Celeste.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he is not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as
There
well.
we go. Now I got the douchebag on my side. Game is over already.
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
I don't think anyone was ever running around in the suit. Remember, nobody ever saw anybody in the suit except for Celeste. And obviously Hifumi, but nobody besides those two ever said anything about anybody in a suit. Telling you, man.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo Justice suit?
Do I really have to... The one that must have been in the suit? The Illuminati. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, at least they give you the only 3 answers that are possible. Or the only 3 answers. At least they don't give me all obvious answers. There's only one obvious answer here.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
Yeah, but now we need to prove that the person in the suit did the murder. See, that's the thing.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
And there you go.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice
And
suit.
there you go.
What?
Got it.
Now that's a bold assumption.
Not really, but you'll see.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Yeah, because you're a liar.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Bitch, please, you were already
All
wrong.
things have a proper order.
Yeah.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Wait.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
We already know this, man. Things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been the tarp, and, well, we'll start with the dolly, because the dolly is obvious, and then the tarp. Yeah, just,
I
yeah.
got it!
There's still one more thing. The other thing that was moved to his body was the tarp, of course.
I got it!
There you go.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain.
Explain
Taka's
yourself.
body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Indeed.
It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Along with the dolly.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
Blood on the wheel, homie.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Honestly, I didn't even notice the dolly when during that scene. I mean, I remember the dolly originally being in the art room, but I didn't remember it being there. But alright.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
That's what a dolly was originally.
In other
anyways.
words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Indeed.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
I call her bullshit.
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Ah, see, this is all proof that it's her, man. She's the one trying to explain everything away.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is
Oh,
going
and now
on
she's trying to
around
belittle
you.
me? Fuck that bitch. She's going down. Anyway, wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Sure. What is it? Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the triangle button won't be enough to handle them. But it will cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, so no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the square button. Okay, so just we're adding a new button that I have to just press in time with the tempo. Okay. Basically, just remember that the square button now has a function along with X and square button. What? Okay. You automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Okay, cool. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you want it to reload it all. Okay, in case you blah blah blah. How do I do fever time again? Was it like a R1 or an L1? Man, I just realized I have to do a bullet time battle. This is not cool. Right in the middle of the trial, but here we go.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you
Come on,
miserable
baby.
wretch. You
I'm
have
doing
it
this.
wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Shit. Help option. Sorry. How do I do sorry. I don't remember how to do fever time. Fever time. What was the fever time? R1. Okay, it was R1. Press R1 to activate each time. You will not consume the focus gauge during fever time. You will not be required to reload. Then the tempo will be forced to its maximum. Okay. Got it.
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you.
Oh shit, I fucked her up with
I
fever
cannot
time.
agree.
Get wrecked, bitch. I'm absolutely
should
positive,
prove
bitch. Get wrecked. Suck it. I fucking wrecked that homie. Or that
If
whore.
you're
Haha,
asking
that
for
whore.
proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository,
Yeah,
one of
bitch,
the
blood
wheels
on
had
it.
a blood stain
Trying
on
to
it.
naysay me.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment
Oh, yeah,
room
and of
with
course
a
the
tire
wheel
mark
marks.
in it
Durr.
that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Get wrecked, bitch. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much? No. She did it, dude. She's trying to get out of it.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah. The subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
It's not a robot, unless you're talking about my robot-voiced fucking French maid bitch.
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
And didn't we establish that the suit is as stiff as a goddamn board?
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it? What does he mean by that? That the suit was stiff as a goddamn board. That's what it is. Let's see what it says. Robo Justice costume. I'm assuming the description of the costume is exactly what I'm worried about here.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Indeed.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Correct.
The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now,
Right.
keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Bend over. That's
then
the
you
answer.
could push the dolly no problem.
Bend over.
So the
That's your
killer
answer
just
right there.
crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry. I don't think I realize anything.
God damn it, Hiro. You really are an idiot, aren't you? Anyway, the dolly doesn't have handles, so to push you'd have to be able to bend over. But would anyone wearing that suit have been able to actually stoop down like that? Nope.
As we know, Taka was killed,
Man,
and
some
from
of this
there,
stuff is like
Yeah,
baby.
the culprit then loaded it onto the dolly.
Now, keep
Baby.
in mind that the
Well, yeah.
It's like a trial for
All you have to do
babies.
is bend over.
Like a trial for babies.
No, what's wrong?
Just kidding, but still. Sometimes they fucking give you some weird shit, but so far, we're good on this one.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Remember, you couldn't bend over, girl. I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. Telling you, man, it was me. Why am I reading this again? Not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. See? See?
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
It'd take forever, too.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Also true.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Oh, now we have to talk about how hard it is to get the suit on and off. Remember the latch on that shit? There's absolutely no chance the costume is taken off just to move the body, because once it's on, you can never take it off. Hero's not strong enough. You can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
There's a latch on that bitch. I don't know what's up with this thing, man. I can't get it off. Yeah, see, why would you make something you can't get off by yourself? Well, that's why the whole thing is like, of course 2 people are in on it, man. Anyway, whatever. I didn't make the stupid thing. Clap from the back, blah, blah, blah. Stupid, dumb. We got it.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Exactly.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Oh, here we go. Her evidence bullshit. I didn't forget.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Oh, that's pretty easy for me, but you know, we're not quite that far into the trial yet, so you might have to wait a minute.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. Okay.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt. Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Bitch,
Hold on a
please.
second.
Let me break your shit.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Agreed.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Every angle. You heard the girl.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Indeed.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
That's what I wanted. I still want to know that too.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall.
God, I just had to
Makoto,
listen to
Hina,
freaking Sakura tell me
Kyoko,
this yesterday.
and
too.
myself.
Damn it.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
This might be a long trial if we're only this far at this point.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? His body's gone. No, she saw a shadow, remember? Yeah, fucking...
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Bitch ass. It's so obvious she was just fucking diverting everybody to go the wrong way. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. Okay, blah blah blah. Strange costume man. Only you saw him, bitch.
and then
Yeah. What was that? Came from downstairs. Nurse's office. This is bad. Blah blah blah. We already heard all this
at
shit.
that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
No, at exactly the same time, not almost.
Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Fumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
I wonder if that part of the plan wasn't part of her plan, and that's why she had to get rid of Hifumi. Huh. I don't know. Maybe she was planning on actually killing Hifumi also. I don't know. The fact that she killed Hifumi, like for reals, I wonder if that was part of the plan. And if it, like I said, and if it was, then was she mad at him so she actually finished him off kind of thing? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's just wait and see.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating? Nah, we good.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Except for that, it's not.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Exactly.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Sure, we could do that.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Sounds good.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Sounds good. Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Alright, let's go. What do we got? What's our first truth bullet? Let's see. Monokuma file number 3. Okay, so murdered with the same weapon. That's pretty much all we know.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
Yes.
Or perhaps it was after?
No, it was before.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Nope. See, if that's what we believe, then we're wrong.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of
That
Justice
doesn't matter.
Hammer
Those
4.
are just numbers, man.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order? Nope.
So, regarding Taka's, I wonder
see,
if he
what do we
thought
got?
perhaps
I
it was
got-
after. We already know what
What
order they
order?
were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of
Numbering?
the Justice Hammers.
It's true.
Can I double check what the thing says? Because I'm not sure what it says now. Victims were these two. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. And that's all it says. That is all it says. Okay.
Hifumi was killed while Taka's death.
See?
What's the other one?
So it's
There's only
obvious
2
Taka
things?
came
Okay. Shit. So I only can choose
regarding,
either...
I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know
What
what
order?
they were killed in. Taka came last.
I'm gonna go with it.
Because
I'm gonna
of
go
the
with the
numbering
numbering
of the
because I don't.
Justice
That's the
Hammers.
thing that seems off. Maybe. Nope. Damn it. Okay, then I guess the order. What the fuck?
So,
This one's too ambiguous. Like, why does it? I don't see where this one might. This one isn't plain. Like, this one isn't obvious to me. I'm glad there's only 2 choices here. Because this one. Wait, what? Oh. What? Do I have multiple bullets?
Regarding Taka's death,
I don't.
I wonder if
Oh,
he
am I supposed to
died
use the
before
memory thing?
Hifumi.
Oh,
Perhaps it
oh,
was
there's a
after.
memory thing. I forgot about the memory
we
thing.
already know what order
How do I
they
do
were
that?
killed in. Taka came last.
That's what I do. What order?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
Let's see if that does it.
No.
Suck it! Yeah, I almost forgot about you could do that. There you go. Glad there was only, like I said, I'm glad there was only 2 options
There's
there.
no reason to
Otherwise,
assume that
I'd
the
be
hammers were
confused.
used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Indeed, and we have proof of that thanks to the watch.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Got it. Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. Something that relates to what time he must have died. Yay! I have the watch, and then I also have the note, which tells him what time. Okay, so this is wristwatch. Yep, wristwatch. Got it. Got it. Wristwatch. Oh, what? It's X, right? Got it. Got it. W A T. Where's? Or no, C. We need a C. We need a C. And then we need an H. Give me an H. Give me an H. There it is. The H, your boy. We did it. We did it. Easy peasy.
Now I
Easy
understand.
peasy. Complete.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
There you go.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
It was working. Hey! hey! Yeah, this shit again, where he's yelling about looking at his wristwatch at 10 o'clock and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Remember.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Exactly.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Exactly.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
There you go.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. And we made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
And now that shit has been blown out the water, bitch.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Hell yeah, because now anyone could have done it, bitch.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Yup.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Okay.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
True that, true that.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Well, not all. Inya! Huh? Okay, what was that? Sorry. I'm getting some crap off my controller. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that we were going through this old dialogue again about Hifumi in the nurse's
When we
office,
heard
blah, blah,
Hifumi
blah.
screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found
Okay,
his
so now we
body.
have to prove the part where he wasn't dead there.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making
I don't know,
stuff
just
up.
make shit up, why don't you?
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
True that.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Uh-huh.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
So let's go to the next murder.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Ooh.
That's true.
Here we go.
We searched everywhere.
This is the one I've been
but
waiting
we
for.
couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
For the millionth time, we could have not been gone for a minute or two. Yeah, it seems so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes
Nah,
off
her
of it.
plan had to have been Hifumi not, wake up and do it. I know what I said a few minutes ago about how Hifumi might not have supposed to have been moved, but of course he was supposed to move because Celeste is the one that got Aoi to go to the bathroom, probably. I don't know exactly what the conversation they had, but it was probably like Aoi wanted to take him in, and Celeste's like, yeah, go take him in, I'll go with you. And then, yeah, whatever, that kind of thing. So I'm sure Celeste pushed Aoi to go to the bathroom with her for a minute. Anyway, so yeah.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the 3rd in that short amount of time?
And we ain't got no elevators, bitch.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
How's that?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
There we go. Somebody had to say it.
The dead body moved on its own?
He's not dead, bitch.
No! not another ghost.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
There you go.
He was alive?
You know it.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Yeah, but did you check anything?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Sure it is. The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? It's 1000% possible. Damn it. Give me my bullets, I'm ready. Broken wristwatch, got it. Wait, why is that my bullet?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
What does that say? He was
No, it is
still
impossible.
alive.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Proof.
And you know
I need
that
proof.
how? Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Ah.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Okay.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Huh. I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once, but Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered at almost the exact same time. I know.
Are you saying that when
So,
we first found
okay, this is another one of
Hifumi,
those ones
there's
where I
a
have to
chance
grab the...
It is impossible.
Wait,
Hifumi
okay.
was dead, and you know that. Surely
What was
you
the one
heard
that
body
Sakura
Hifumi's
says? Dead body had been found.
Are we real? Maybe the announcement
Someone
was intended
else's
to signal
discovery.
someone
Okay, hold on.
else's
Let me get the
discovery.
first one again. What was Sakura's?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Actually still alive?
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard
actually
the body
still alive.
Hifumi's dead body had been found, and that is why the announcement.
Are we
Hifumi's
really
dead body
maybe
announcement.
the announcement was intended
Someone
to
else's
signal someone
discovery.
else's discovery.
Which one would it be, man? Ah, which one do I want? This one's tough. I hate
Are
this
you
because
saying that
sometimes I
when we
can't
first
tell what
found
the fuck it
there's a
wants me to
chance
do.
he was actually still alive?
No,
Alright.
it is impossible.
He was actually
Hifumi
still
dead,
alive.
And you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's dead
body
had
found?
been found. And
Let's try
that
it. Oh,
is
fuck.
why the
My
announcement
bad.
was made.
I just
Are
lost
we
my
really?
bullet
Maybe the
too.
announcement was
Shit.
intended to
I
signal
gotta do this
someone
quicker.
else's.
Gotta do this quicker,
Are
man.
you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is Hifumi
Get
was
back to
dead,
it.
and you know that.
Come on.
Surely
I
you
don't
heard
know if
the
this is
body
actually the right spot to
discovered.
shoot it,
Hifumi's dead
but let's hope
body
that it
had
is.
been found.
This is it. Nope. Your meaningless words tire me. Damn it. I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there. There is contradictions, man.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
I don't know.
It is impossible.
Impossible.
And you know that. Surely you heard
Alright,
the
I'm just
body
gonna throw this
Hifumi's
one
dead body, and
at
that
the other
is
one
why-
and see
Are
if
we
it works.
really?
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
No? Damn it. What does that have to do with what I said? Or are you done what you're doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Fuck.
Are
Okay.
you saying that when we
Okay.
first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
So
No.
he might have been still alive.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement.
Are we really so? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal
Dead
someone
body
else's
found
discovery.
in someone else's discovery? Maybe that's what it is?
Are you saying that when
Alright,
we
let's go with
there's
that
a
one.
chance
Let's go with
No.
the second one
Hifumi
on the
was
third
dead,
one.
and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery. Hifumi's dead body had been
Let's
found.
go with that.
And that is.
Are we really so? Maybe the announcement was intended
See if
to
that
signal
works.
someone
Does that work?
else's discovery.
No! Come on, man. Maybe it's the other way around? Fuck.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the there's a chance he was actually
Still alive.
No. Hifumi was dead, and
Alright,
you know
let's
that.
try the
Surely
third
you heard
one.
the body that Hifumi's dead, and that is.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Someone
discovery.
else's discovery?
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was
actually still alive.
Wait, what? That's not what I wanted.
It is in
One or the
Hifumi's
other
dead,
one.
and you know that.
Whoopsies.
Surely
Did
you
I
heard
hold
the
triangle
body
down?
Hifumi's
That was my
dead
bad.
body, and that is why.
Oh
Are
my
we
god,
really
this is
so?
bad,
Maybe
dude.
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Ugh. I don't know if I'm able to do this in time, man. I'm running out of time,
saying
man.
that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Get it. Ugh. Okay, please work, please work. No? When you think about it more, there must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Son of a bitch!
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance?
I need to read what Monokuma says again. What is it that I need to fucking contradict?
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone
Let me
else's
read this.
discovery.
I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered at the exact same time. The wristwatch thing? Maybe the wristwatch really is what I need here.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi and there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body. This Hifumi's dead body had been found, and that is. Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal
Maybe Taka's
someone
wristwatch is
else's
that?
discovery.
No. Shit! What do I do with this, man? I'm about to just throw the wristwatch at all of these. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I'm about to throw it at all of these.
No.
The second one makes sense too, I guess.
You heard the body Hifumi's dead body
Try
had
it.
been found.
No? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try the watch on the third one and just see. Because now I'm annoyed. Because this is some straight fucking Ace Attorney bullshit where I'm like, I'm not sure which one to throw things at. Which thing needs to contradict which thing? None of this is clear to me. Ah! Alright. So I definitely have to grab the statement and throw it at one of the other statements. Okay.
There's a chance he was actually
So there's a chance he was still alive.
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead. And you know that surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was. Are we really so
Did I throw
sure?
the second
Maybe
statement at the
announcement
first statement?
was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I didn't try that, did I?
Are you
try that.
saying that when we first there's a chance he was
Second
actually
statement at the first
Hifumi
statement.
was dead, and you know that surely.
There's only
you
so
heard
many
the body
combinations I can do
Hifumi's
anyways.
dead body had been found.
Alright, let's grab that. Okay.
And that is. Are we
Let's
real?
throw
Maybe
that
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
First
discovery.
statement. I don't know why.
Are
Maybe.
you saying that when we first there's a chance?
Chance he was actually still alive.
Let's see if that works. Nope, that didn't work either. I've already thrown the second statement at the third statement. I've already thrown the first statement at the second and third statement. So I have to throw the third statement at the second statement? That's the only other one there is,
Are you
is it not?
saying that when we first found
I feel like I've tried every fucking combination.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body was Hifumi's dead body, and that is. Are we
Annoyed.
really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Throw it at the second one and hope that it works. Wait.
Are you saying that
Yeah,
when
I
we
tried it
first
on the
found
first one
there's a
already.
chance
No. If Hifumi was dead,
try
and you
it
know
here.
that surely you heard the body was Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, I didn't mean to do
And
that. Shit.
Are we real?
I was
Maybe
trying
the
to fucking grab.
announcement was
I
intended
was trying to
signal
shoot it.
someone
And I held it down for like a
discovery.
half a second too long. I don't like how the controls work. Is it weird
No.
that I can
Hifumi
complain
was
about
dead, and you know
controls
that
for a fucking
surely you
trial
heard
game?
the body discovery at Hifumi's dead body had
Just
been
tap it.
found.
Is that finally it? Oh my god, the last combination of shit that I tried. That was absurd. I'm sorry that it took me that many tries.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made
My
really
God.
intended for Hifumi?
That was a sad, sad display.
Of course it was. The announcement.
'Cause I
played
understood what I
right
wanted to
after
say,
we discovered his body.
But man, I didn't understand what needed to contradict what there. That was so weird. Anyway, whatever.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Uh-huh.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
True that.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
There we go.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Exactly.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into
And
one.
also, he said it again when we found Hifumi's dead body, remember?
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Was there a point at which there was not 3 or more people or something?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement
Ah, okay.
again.
And there you go. He made the announcement again when Hifumi was found actually dead. And there you go.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
There you go.
Huh? Later on?
You all already forgot already?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. The first time it was played when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was when we rediscovered the bodies, right? Just after blah, 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 yeah. Yep.
I got it!
Got it.
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
All the details are coming out, man. Hifumi was alive, man. Hifumi was alive. Was alive until that point. Body's been discovered. Certain amount of time, blah, blah, blah. Yep. They definitely said it
Didn't
again.
seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
There you go.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for...
So, when
Sorry,
we found
accidentally clicked
Hifumi
the
the
button.
first
Crap
time
on
in
my
the
X
nurse's
button.
office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
There you go.
And that's just part of it.
Ooh, just part.
There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The glasses.
Oh, I know!
Do you, though? Do you really?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Not quite.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still
Oh,
alive.
don't worry. I have some
Okay then,
proof for
let's
you.
take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or
The
not.
glasses.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Now what? Hangman Gambit? Make your argument. No. Oh, no. Hifumi's glasses. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got you. I got you.
Well,
Hifumi's
here's
glasses.
one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Uh-huh.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the
The
bathroom,
bathroom.
his body disappeared.
It disappeared. Oh my
And
god.
the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Uh-huh.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Glasses. So that's probably it right there.
Then, was he really still alive?
No
Of course
noticeable
not.
difference.
It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, Celeste is a part of every single argument. This is how you know she's a part of this shit. Anyway, got it. I got it. Already
Well,
got
here's
this.
one.
Easy
The first
peasy.
time we found him and then
Where's the
his
Celeste
body
one
dis-
at?
And the next time, it was in.
But when you compare his body other than
Well,
the
not how
change,
he's
there was
positioned,
no
the difference.
notable difference.
There it is. I got you, bitch.
No,
I got
it's
you.
wrong.
Got you. Here it comes. Are you ready?
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses.
Yup.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Sure.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Uh-huh.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Spotless.
And I found the item he used
Yeah,
to
buddy.
wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was the most fucking obvious thing ever. This thing.
I got it!
Got it.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
His favorite, in fact.
One look at the bloodstain on the
Pretty
cloth
Pudgy
should make things
Princess.
clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean, and the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera.
True
right?
that. True that.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
There you go.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true,
It does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
True that.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead,
Here we go.
what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Nope, it was actual blood. There's a fucking fridge with blood in it right there.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs
I
of
like how
blood for
Kyoko says
emergencies.
exactly what I just said. Almost
Probably used
always
one of
when I
those.
say something that like is just a detail that I don't have to present, she almost always says it after I do. She's fucking smart. She's smart.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
True that.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily
Because
explained.
he's the one that moved it.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
One who Taka's body is Hifumi.
I got it!
I like how Sakura was on there.
It could
Yeah, right.
only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Yup.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Yup.
The door was locked?
Yup.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's
But
body.
it also could have been Hifumi and somebody, you know what I'm saying?
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
One of the, because someone had to kill Hifumi.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Well, murder. He was one of the murderers, remember?
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece
Yeah,
of evidence?
Kyoko, do it.
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
Go ahead, Makoto, tell me.
You know what I'm talking
Yep,
about,
I knew
right,
it.
Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's
the
lifeless
note,
body.
right. The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be? The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, the message. This one. Yep.
I got it!
Got it!
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his
Oh, you know it.
pants?
Yeah, in his pantalones.
Yes, his pants.
Huh? Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note
Ah,
says.
yes, pants. We all wear pants. It's crazy. Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone from her now. Let's be in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
His name's Taka.
And that person could only have been...
That person is Taka. Hifumi's pants, duh.
I got it!
I like how the 3 answers are dumb.
That's
usually.
right.
2 of the 3 answers are
Taka.
usually dumb.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Uh-oh, here we go.